What up, folks? I'm back once again doing another video game review, and this time I'm reviewing New Ghostbusters 2 for the NES, and this is the Ghostbusters 2 that was only released in Europe. It was made by HAL instead of Action Vision, and one thing that I've noticed about this particular game is that it's more faithful to the Ghostbusters 2 movie than the Ghostbusters 2 NES game that was made by Activision, pretty much. And the stages that you see in this particular game are taken from the scenes out of the movie, like the courtroom scene with the Scoleri brothers and came out the slide when the judge pretty much was handing down the sentence to Peter Ray, Egon. And you have like other stages like that too, like the underground tunnel. And one thing about the game is that you pretty much pick two of the Ghostbusters. You pick Egon, Ray, Winston, Peter, and Lewis because of the fact that Lewis in the movie put on the Ghostbusters get up and the proton packs toward the end of the movie. Now, the first Ghostbuster you pick is the one that's going to get the ghost with the proton pack, while the second one is controlled by the AI, and that particular Ghostbuster will use the trap once you get it with the Ghostbuster you're controlling. And pretty much you start off at the courtroom, and the only way you can proceed to the next section is pretty much you gotta catch all the ghosts in the section you're in. The type of ghosts, there are different types of ghosts in the game, and one thing you can find is different types, different types of ghosts, like a Slimer, the jogging ghost from the movie, and the pink slime that was in the tub are examples. And there are sections of the game that's harder than others. You have to worry about like Simon throwing like tables and chicken drumsticks at you, or you have to avoid the like a chain. I think it was like one of the construction working ghosts from the second stage that's in like one of those carts on the train track. So there's a lot. So there's different types of obstacles and hazards that you gotta avoid. And one thing about this game is that if the Ghostbuster you're controlling or the AI control Ghostbuster is hit by a ghost, you lose a life. If it happens 3 times, then you of course get a game over. And you only get like 3 continues with this in this game. And it doesn't help that this particular game is it's hard, but it's not as hard as say Ghosts and Goblins to Ninja Gaiden games and the Castlevania games. I say particularly Castlevania 3, but the point is, it's one of the like harder games, but it's somewhere in the middle. Just like as far as the graphics and the level design goes, it is pretty good. It's kind of on the cartoony side. Because of that, it kind of reminds me of the real Ghostbuster cartoon series because the graphics are kind of cartoony, but it's not a bad thing, but it's something that that I noticed with the graphics and the gameplay. It's I like the simplicity of it, where you use B to shoot the string, the cat to get the ghost, and press A from the AI control Ghostbusters to trap them. So I do like the simplicity of it, but there's times to where the AI control Ghostbuster will get like stuck behind a desk or a chair or something, and you have to go back to where he is to make sure he gets unstuck. But it does present a problem because he might get hit by a hazard. You know what I'm saying? So there's the downfall of having the AI control Ghostbuster getting stuck, and the music. I pretty much like the music, and it does fit new Ghostbusters 2 as a whole. You know what I'm saying? There's no like big time complaints with that. Now, the only complaint I do have about Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters 2, is that it was never released in North America. That's the only complaint. And like the NES owners that had in North America was pretty much stuck with the two Activision Ghostbusters games, and this one was a disappointment of Ghostbuster proportion, to say the least. And honestly, I wish it did come out. I wish that new Ghostbusters 2 had come out here in North America back when it was released, so we had an option to stay away from those two Activision Ghostbusters games. You know, but the only good one that did come out in North America was the one Ghostbuster game for Sega Genesis, way before the Ghostbusters game came out back in 2009. So this is like my honest opinion of the new Ghostbusters. If you had now, I will say the only way I got a chance to play new Ghostbusters 2 was through an emulator. That's just how I played it. Now, with that being said, if the score I would give this game is an 8. Despite even though it wasn't released here, and the two minor gripes that I mentioned, I still give it an 8 because new Ghostbusters 2 is an enjoyable game, and I recommend it to anybody that owns like the European version of the European NES. You know. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this particular game or anything like that, if you want to talk about the Ghostbusters game that was made by Activision, you can mention them in the comment section. If you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.